What's up, guys, and welcome back to another action video. Today we are hopping into the 20th episode of the third season of Smallville, Talisman. Last episode was a doozy, that's for sure. We got a ton of revelations between what had happened with his brother Julian and why he had a psychotic break when he was younger, but it turned out that Julian was killed by his mother, but Lex ended up covering for his mom, saying that he was the one that killed Julian because he knew that Lionel wouldn't do anything to him because he's the heir, and that if he found out that it was really his wife or Lex's mom that killed Julian, he would probably kill her. And like, she was all kinds of crazy to begin with, but every single revelation about Lex, I feel so sorry for him. Like, oh my God. Like, it was super dark, but it's probably one of the best episodes of Smallville that they have done. Between the writing and the acting and everything else, we find out that we find out that Clark actually remembered his mom, and his mom's name was Laura, and that was his first word, which is so cute. Oh, it was so good. But we also know that Lionel is on Clark's trail. And so Lionel is kind of circling the drain when it comes to the Kents and figuring out what happened there. And we also know that Lex is trying to get back to 7 weeks. So I'm thinking we have like 3 episodes left. So I'm thinking Lex is going to remember what Lionel's wanting to forget, which is that he killed his parents to get the insurance money to start his business. So we are going to see what happens. This season is ramping up, and it is so exciting and so good. If you want to see my full reaction to this episode or any of the other episodes from this series or any of the other series that I am doing, please go over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. If not, you can hang out right here on YouTube. That is cool. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Any sort of support is very much appreciated. It helps get this channel out there. It helps build this channel and helps not only just for these to get bigger, but also I love talking to you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. I love being able to talk to you guys and reply to your comments and everything else. And it just makes this experience of going through this series and all the other the other shows I'm doing, it just makes it just that much better. It's more fun this way. So without further ado, we are hopping into the 20th episode of the third season of Smallville, Talisman. Let's go. Oh, I remember this guy from like last season. Kyla, was that her name? When they found the caves? Is it weird that I think he looks a little bit like Cisco from The Flash? Just a little bit. I could be crazy. I think it looks like him just a little bit. Especially with the glasses and the, I don't know. I feel like he'd be like his brother or like just an older version of Cisco. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments. Or saying completely crazy. Palak. What does that mean?
Everything here belongs to us. Oh, no!
What? Yo! What? Is that like a blade? Okay. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna give it to you now.
Give me the knife.
Oh! Oh! Well, I kind of wanted to do that to him anyway. Wait. He bulletproof too? Okay. Lionel, what did you just uncover?
Those are a lot of steps for an old man to climb.
Hey, Alfred, what's happening?
It's called POC Characters.
Oh, there's Pollock. That's what it is.
It's supposed to shine a light on the true Sageeth so the mind can identify and destroy his greatest enemy. One of Willowbrook's students somehow got a hold of the blade and given him powers. So far, strength, speed, and it's bulletproof.
I had your abilities only for a short time. Believe me, having all that power was very intoxicating.
Yeah.
You don't think Jeremiah's gonna get back?
No?
No.
I mean, let's be honest. We all like to think we would, but let's be honest. If you had all of Clark's powers, would you give them up? No, I would not. I wouldn't. Be like, this is too cool. Which is why he's Superman, and we're not. Whoa, Pete.
Hey, do you want to cover the gymnastics tryouts?
Oh, sorry. Can you find someone else?
Pete Ross passed me up the opportunity to roll small.
Okay. There are rumors floating around that the person who attacked you holding an ancient Speed.
Well, if that were true, wouldn't that be a prize?
No matter what our difference is, always going to be concerned about your well-being.
That's what family does.
In my ribs is my ego. Any more publicity would only embarrass me.
Wow. Oh, did she get in?
No, I got accepted.
Yay! Congratulations, you did it.
I don't have financial aid, which means I can't go.
Oh. Well, luckily you do know a billionaire who has this disturbing crush on you, so you can use that, right?
Why don't you talk to Lex?
Hey, Chloe! I knew I liked
I'm
you.
not asking Lex for a loan.
But if Lex were in your shoes, do you honestly think that he would let one bump in the road deter him from pursuing his dreams?
Nope.
Call him.
Yeah, why are you both here?
Jeremiah was going to help me with a term paper.
Sure. Okay. You have a lot of those, Clark.
So your visit doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he went ballistic in the caves last night and absconded with a sacred Kawachi artifact?
Nope. I don't know anything about that.
Don't tell me an educated man like you puts stock in old Indian legends.
Look, Professor, you and I both saw what Jeremiah did in the cave.
You've read my work. You also know that the blade will crumble if the wrong person touches it.
Yes, Sageeth.
Oh, he knows.
What did he want?
Same thing you do, Namana.
Professor, please stop calling me that.
One who denies his destiny bring about as much pain and suffering as your greatest enemy.
You're afraid that I've become more powerful than you. Jeremiah, it's the blade. It's corrupting you.
Yeah.
The man I want is far from innocent.
Oh, shit. Like, absorbed it?
Get out of my way, false prophet.
No, this! What the Well, at least it wasn't the Kent truck again. That thing has been blown up so many times already.
You can't just sell the talent without consulting me.
I thought that's what you wanted so you could afford to go to Paris.
Heart and soul into that.
Yeah, come on, Lex. What are you doing?
Sanctuary for them. I do not want it turned into a Kinko's.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, but the talent's not exactly a cash cow.
That's
Personally,
true.
I had no interest in the coffee business.
Talent is such a terrible investment. Then why'd you keep it this long?
For you, duh.
I thought that was obvious. I did it for you.
You really had to have him spell it out for you, girl?
Plus, of course, this is really about you having second thoughts. Because you gotta ask yourself, are you a small town girl content to spend her days gossiping in a coffee shop with her friends? Or are you the girl who goes to Paris?
She's the girl that goes to Paris. You know what, though? Like, it's one of those things where I understand where he's coming from. I understand why he did it. I just don't agree with how he went about doing it. Because he's like, no, you sell the talent to get the money you need to go to Paris. And I get that. He doesn't want it when she leaves, so. I mean, he just, the way he did it about it, though, going behind her back, very Lex move, but I understand it. Good motive, wrong way to go about it.
You want me to leave for Kawachi alone. Deliver a message for me. Tell them to return the stolen artifact. And I believe that a knife is valuable in more ways than one.
Yeah.
You can also tell the professor that I can turn from being a loyal ally to his very formidable nemesis in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he can.
Becomes the enemy.
Nothing, I didn't say anything. No, didn't say anything.
That this barn does. So get out.
Nice, Clark.
What are you doing here?
Yo, hey, what's up, dude?
Send me a message. I'm the true Naman. I never claimed to be Naman. Liar.
That's actually true.
False prophet.
Yeah, nope, not working, Clark. Oh, fuck, now he's showing him that. Oh. I knew it because he's not Kryptonian, it wouldn't work. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo.
I saw your mom at the courthouse. You didn't tell me she was up for federal judgeship. Or she's a shoo-in. I was talking to a couple of people.
You don't stop until you get scooped, do you?
What? Pete.
I was just trying to show a little interest in
Yeah.
I'm your friend, Pete. I'm not just some random reporter.
It's pretty obvious which one comes first.
Yo, Pete, that's not true.
You, Pete.
Not everything is public domain, Chloe.
Okay.
I don't understand why Clark is so mad at you for trying to bust into his private life.
Well, that was very unnecessary, Pete. Very unnecessary. Oh, no. Oh god. I hate that shriek when she screams out Clark. I don't like it. Confused. How does he have a healing power? Good question, Martha. The only thing I can think of is somehow Jarrell was able to like tap into him somehow? Is that what we're going with? That some sort of remnants from the powers that Jarrell had and the connection that Jonathan Jarrell had? That's the only thing I can think of that he would do that. Unless he had some meteor power that we didn't know about. But I have a feeling it has something to do with Jarrell. Oh, Jesus, a scar. Yeah, it's something to do with Jarrell.
Jarrell? He's not done with either of us, is he?
Jeremiah tried to kill me.
Let him go.
He's the only one that can stop Jeremiah. Oh my god. Yo, Jeremiah, calm down. Nice, Clark. Nice. Oh! Yo, ow. Yo, that is so cool. How did that... Okay. Oh, Jesus, that was close. Okay.
The blade glowed and then disintegrated when they touched it, which means either Lionel or Lex is my greatest enemy.
Did you see which one landed first?
No, it's like the same time.
I don't need a blade to tell me that Lionel Luthor's a bad person.
You have to face the possibility that it could be Lex.
Yep.
I'm not ready to do that.
One day,
You're a savior.
What do you think I'll become? I don't know.
force for good.
You could be the world's greatest hero, or its most mild-mannered citizen. The only person who can write your story. See you.
Yeah.
I don't want anything pulling me back to Smallville.
Fair enough.
To Lex about who I am. And I decided I'm the girl that goes to Paris.
Yeah, you are. You go, girl. Do it. Pete?
You know, when my parents split, I hid out in the garage.
Oh.
I've been thinking a lot about this prophecy. This Naman guy is supposed to come from the stars, have the power of 10 men shoot fire from his eyes, right? Could become a tyrant if nobody kept him in check.
Never occurred to you that maybe the hero of the story is Keith?
All right. Well, that was Talisman. Let's go ahead and we'll talk about it. Well, that was the 20th episode of the 3rd season of Smallville, Talisman. I thought it was an okay episode. They brought back all the Kawachi Caves prophecy and everything, and I think they tried to get back to the Lex versus Clark and the whole prophecy of them becoming enemies and everything else. I just didn't think they did a great job of putting it together. I get the concept of it. I thought it was a cool concept, but I don't know. I thought it was okay. Random guy comes in and gets this knife, and he gets the powers of Clark, and so he like starts to get corrupted by his powers, and then he ends up like fighting Clark, and the whole idea was that, you know, Naman, it's bringing back this idea of Naman and Sageeth, and like who's the hero of this story. And the prophecy of the story that they would be the greatest enemies. And I understand like what they're trying to do. Like I said, it was okay. Especially like with Jeremiah like attacking Lionel and everything else with that. You can see where the interpretation could really get, you know, mixed up and everything else. But again, it goes back to kind of what was happening in the last episode and everything else of the Luthor circling the Kents and figuring out his secret. So I thought it was an okay episode. I did like at the very end, you got to see, you know, Lex being like, you know, who is the greatest enemy? Like who is the hero of this story? Because it gives you just a little bit of insight into the mind of Lex and being like, okay, you can see where he thinks he's the hero of the story and he's the hero of the world because he is holding this tyrant down and being brave enough to go up against him. And those are the villains that are so good, and those are the villains that are most captivating, is when they truly believe that they are correct and they truly believe in what they're doing is the right thing and they're the heroes. And to me, that's a great motivation and a great insight into characters, and makes those villains the best villains and most intriguing villains, is those who truly believe they're the hero of the story and not the enemy. So I love the fact that they were bringing all of this back. I just didn't necessarily like how they went about doing it. But again, it gets back to the heart of the show, is Clark Kent and Lex Luthor and their past of starting off as friends now, but their past as Clark Kent being the ultimate hero and Lex being the ultimate villain. So you can see they're starting to kind of crossroads that. You can see that their friendship is starting to break a little bit, and he's definitely, their friendship is definitely getting fractured just a little bit, and you can start to see the separation between them. So that was cool. And then, of course, there was Lana, who's going to Paris, which I think is really cool. I love the fact that she is, giving up the talent, and is like, you know what, I'm the girl that goes to Paris. I'm going to go and I'm going to find myself, which I think is awesome. This is a great choice for her. I think it's totally random that it's a Paris School of the Arts. It could have been anything, and I'm just like, when was she a big fan of the arts? I don't understand that. But the idea of her leaving to go find herself and to get out of Smallville for a little bit is, I love this for her character and her finding herself. I think maybe she should have done something much more something to do with horses or equestrian or something like that, maybe a little bit more. But the whole idea behind it is what I like. So I guess at the end of the day, this episode was okay. I like what they were trying to do. I just thought it missed the mark just a little bit. So at the end of the day, I am going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, I get the idea and the themes of what they're going for, and I like it. I just don't really like the path that they chose to do it in. I just think it was a very convoluted, and it is all right. But I do like the themes that they bring up, and I do like the fact that they're talking about how Lionel might be the ultimate villain, but Martha's bringing up, hey, because they did touch the knife at the same time and it disintegrated. He's like, hey, it might be Lex, it might not just be Lionel. So I do like that seed is now being planted in Clark's mind that the ultimate enemy could be Lex, which we all know that it is going to be. So that was cool. I do like that seed is being planted. In terms of the tally board, we finally have another one for Big Red Blanket. When Clark, got stabbed after his parents healed him, he had this big red blanket on him that he woke up in. So that's a +1. So now we are at 4. So it's been a long time. I think the last time we had that blanket was in season 1. So I'm very excited that we get to add that to the tally board. And the other tally board is a hospital visit when Lionel was in the hospital being treated for his ribs after Jeremiah pushed him. So that's a +1. So now we're at 45. So if you want to see my full reaction to this episode or any of the past episodes, head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. If not, just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next video.